Why are so many people posting spoilers? Why are so many people posting the images and the leaks? Why are so many people celebrating at the disaster known as the Rise of Skywalker? Well, it's a very simple answer, really. You've lost the audience completely. The audience has no emotional investment in this franchise anymore. Now, we all do see spoilers from time to time for big movies happening, and I'm bringing this post up from Twitter that I posted about the comparison of Endgame versus the Rise of Skywalker. And when it came to Endgame, it seemed like the heavy majority of the fans were trying to stay away from spoilers. And it showed that the majority of the fan base was fully invested in the franchise, in the story, in the characters, and they respected the storytelling process. Whereas now we've gotten to the Rise of Skywalker, and it seems that the majority of fans simply do not care. They are not invested in the story, they are not invested in the characters, and they don't have any respect for Lucasfilm. And they shouldn't. I'm one of them. I don't have any respect for Lucasfilm whatsoever. I don't have respect for how they have treated the fans. I don't have any respect for how they've treated the original trilogy characters. I don't have respect for how they've treated the prequel trilogy characters. I don't have respect for how they've treated the sequel trilogy characters. I don't have respect for how they've treated George Lucas. I don't respect Lucasfilm at all. I don't respect anything that they do. Now, there might be certain exceptions to that rule, like The Mandalorian or something like that, and I totally own that, but generally speaking, I don't have any respect for Lucasfilm, and the predominant thing that they have produced that I don't have respect for is the sequel trilogy. And I'm going to make a video talking about that a little more in depth after the Rise of Skywalker releases. But going into the spoiler aspect, now, I personally have not posted any spoilers outside of one time about a month ago. I did post some of these leaks with Rey and Kylo Ren when they first hit the internet. And, you know, enough people messaged me and, you know, expressed their, you know, issues with that. And I rightfully owned it. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to post anymore. And I apologized for it. And I understand, you know, the position I'm in, things like that. Now, other people are welcome to post those spoilers if they want. I think it's a reflection of how we just are not invested anymore. I mean, I remember going into The Force Awakens. I was so scared of spoilers. I didn't want to know anything. And then going into The Last Jedi, I didn't want to know anything. Going into Endgame, I didn't want to know anything. And here I am now. Do you remember going into Game of Thrones Season 8? Didn't want to know anything until 3 happened. Episode 3 happened. Then Episode 4 happened. And that's when I completely lost my interest. And that's when I decided I'm going to look at the spoilers. Is it going to be that bad? And that's where we're at with the Rise of Skywalker. So if you want to blame anyone for the widespread spoilers and leaks all over the internet, blame Lucasfilm. Blame Lucasfilm for doing a shitty job of maintaining this property, of respecting the audience, of respecting the mythology, respecting the characters, and respecting the creator himself, George Lucas. Blame Lucasfilm because they have completely lost the fan base when it comes to this trilogy. No one cares anymore. The heavy majority of fans have completely checked out. So that is why. Also, how in the hell... And maybe it even is inherently to Lucasfilm. I just thought about this. How did we get spoilers 4 months in advance? How did we get beat for beat, point for point, what happened in this movie 4 months in advance? Maybe within Lucasfilm, there's people that don't respect Lucasfilm, and that's why they wanted to get the word out, because they wanted the fans to see this is a disaster. This is a colossal failure. And maybe people within Lucasfilm, which I have heard firsthand, that inside Lucasfilm it is completely divided. You have the SJW side that Kathleen Kennedy has brought into Lucasfilm, and then you have the old guard, the old school passionate Star Wars fans that are fed up with what's going on. And that would speak directly to the fact that we have so many specific leaks. This entire film leaked 4 months ago. Think about that. So that's where we're at. So if you have problems with the spoilers, you need to blame Lucasfilm because they have completely lost the fan base, and deservedly so. I don't respect Lucasfilm. The majority of you do not respect Lucasfilm, and we shouldn't as long as someone like Kathleen Kennedy is at the head of the company, and they still have someone like Rian Johnson signed on to do more films, even though none of us believe that's going to happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.